the times I've been let down. You stuck with me and never checked out. Had some doubts, but they're fleshed out.
Well, hello and welcome one and all to what is a very special day on the English football scene. It's the day Arsenal meet Manchester United, two giant institutions of the game that also happen to be among its most decorated. This a fixture which has been globally recognised as one of the defining rivalries of recent years. Rivalry often personal between managers and players, and down to the fact that both have so excelled. Every game akin to gladiatorial combat and decorated with wonderful attacking football, crunching physicality. Faces have come and gone and rivalry has entered into a new era, but there is one thing that never changes. Bruno Fernandes! Always going over the top.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
The ball has bounced loose now. Bruno Fernandes! Good ball kindly. And that has fair fizzed. And we have our very first corner. Rice is there and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Bruno Fernandes looking for options for movement. Tomiyasu. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first. Bruno Fernandes! Partey. So Jim, who would you identify as key man in this fixture?
This lad, Ødegaard, is a player with quite a story. He was plucked at a young age from his native Norway, of course. He's done his tours of duty with a view to aid his development, and now he's gone.
Now the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
It's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Rice. They're urging him to... And the finish! Goal! Manchester United!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Manchester United take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's cut it out.
Saka, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's got the beating of his man. Menu.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, that has not gone well. Ødegaard. McTominay. It's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 43 minutes is number 39. Manchester United grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rice. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Well, the action has already resumed here. Martinez. Out to the right. Garnacho. He's got away. Garnacho! And more and more and more. And surely that settles it. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 51 minutes is number 17. And things are starting to look awfully cosy. Havertz. He's gone for goal! Rising over the bar.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Rafael Varane. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Rashford. Almost an hour gone. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's managed to get free. It's Rashford! And he hits the net. It is no contest. It is a landslide. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Martinelli. Saka. McTominay. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Fernandes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tomiyasu. And it's played forward. He is through here. Garnacho. Nicely weighted ball. Could try cutting inside here. Goalkeeper's ball. Varane cuts out the pass. Played out towards the right wing. Wan-Bissaka. Big header! Could move up a gear here. Partey promptly onto that, and that is that. Rice. That's Partey. Saka.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Bruno Fernandes. And he welcomes it in. White. Saka.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right. Garnacho. Swept in. Partey. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.